We wonder why we never want to challenge ourselves. We wonder why we never want to hear truths from friends or family members, and not opinions, truths on where we're at in our lives or why our lives look the way they look. And let me tell you that I asked myself all of these same questions years ago when I wasn't happy with the way my life was looking. I actually did not like the direction that my life was heading in, but I did not actively want to do anything to change it either. Until I actually heard something from a friend that I didn't really want to hear from him, to be honest, but he did tell me that nothing changes until something changes in you. It honestly did change my life forever, because I took that to mean that nothing changes until something changes in your mindset and your mentality. That something being my habits and my beliefs. That something being my discipline and my drive. It was actually very hard for me to hear in that moment. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I knew that nothing in my life was going to change until something inside of me changed. And this makes so much sense to me because one of my favorite scriptures in Romans 12 verse 2 says, "Do not copy the behaviors or customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think." And I will tell you that changing the way I think and perceive myself and how I act and my decisions has been one of the most challenging but best decisions I have ever made in my life. I have had to look in the mirror multiple times and face things that I don't necessarily like about myself. I have had to hear hard truths that I never wanted to hear. I have learned that my pride, my stubbornness, and my arrogance has gotten in the way of lessons that I could have learned much sooner. But I am a better person today because I decided to make a change in myself. So if you are a person that struggles with change like I did, what is actually going to be more painful at the end of your life? Admitting that you are struggling now, but knowing that you are actively pursuing a better life with God that may have challenges but will eventually get better, or being on your deathbed if you are lucky, knowing that you could have done so much more with your life if only you were brave enough to make the change with God, walking with you every step of the way.